Soccer fans, just as the national team are starting to galvanise people together, getting ready for this World Cup, another great win against Venezuela the other night. CPL unfortunately have lost another team, and that is this team here, Valour FC. They come from Winnipeg, Manitoba, and they have suspended operations. That's legal terms for they've gone tits up and we won't see them again. It's unfortunate because this is the second team now in the short history of the CPL that have folded. FC Edmonton a couple of years ago. We are adding a team from Quebec next season, FC Supra. But there's a lot of good things about the Canadian Premier League and there's a lot of bad things about it. Well, I'd say pros and cons, we won't say good and bad. The pros are it's great to see soccer coming along in Canada, but it is still only a semi-professional league. The country, in my opinion, is too big to have a semi-professional league. Look, even our hockey teams playing the NHL, which is, of course, joined up with the teams in the States. We do have junior hockey, but that's mostly like, you know, Ontario will have their own league and stuff like that. Quebec will have their own league. So I think the only way forward for Canadian Premier League is probably around Ontario. God, people will hate me for that. You know, Ontario is the biggest and most populous province in Canada. Winnipeg is like, it's bang in the middle of nowhere. There's nowhere really around it close. They probably have to fly everywhere they go to play their games. Just the league isn't wealthy enough to do this. I mean, I would love it if we had teams from Newfoundland and teams in Saskatchewan, but it's just too big of a country in my opinion. We also play at too many stadiums that are like not suited for football. I mean soccer. Like the team I go and see, Hamilton Forge, great team to watch, but they get around 5,000 or 6,000 people in a 30,000 seater stadium. Doesn't look good. Winnipeg Valour were the same. They were playing in a 30,000 seater stadium and they were getting about 3,000 a game if they were lucky. And it's unfortunate, but I just like, that's my opinion, is like add more teams in Ontario and Quebec maybe. I know it'll just be a regional league. It won't be an all Canada one, but I don't know what to say. It's really sad. I don't want this to happen, and it's unfortunate it has happened, but money talks, unfortunately. So anyway, hopefully the league can continue and get bigger and better, and we'll see. Does it just need a bit of a reboot? So Winnipeg Valour, hats off to you. You never made the playoffs, but I was rooting for you. Be good, be nice, support some Canadian football.